Welcome to the BullHorn. Joining me for the first time in a while, get some fair use for Peaches and Herb. Reunited and it feels so good. Howard Lindzen. How you doing?
Little tennis elbow.
We're going to talk about Europe today. We were just joking that the taping of this show was delayed because we thought we were going to get U.S. Open and just about every other tennis tournament champion, Novak Djokovic, on the set to talk with CNN Money's Poppy Harlow. Apparently that fell through, but Djokovic is a good segue into our topic today, Europe. He's about the only thing in Europe worth cheering these days.
The rest of Europe is in default mode. He gets two chances because this kid is a grinder. Europe, not a grinder. The Germans are moving in on everybody. Rumors that the Chinese want to step in and buy everything up there. I've seen them at the Vatican. So China could save Italy, but I just, when you're walking around Tuscany and see a lot of Chinese people, it just doesn't look right. So that does not mean stocks will go up, though. What you have here is an issue where there's just a lack of faith right now. Money is piling into the trade that says, I want no risk.
Exactly. You've got U.S. Treasury 10 years at a record low, German 10 years also very low, near their records. What, as an investor who we often talk about momentum and tech stocks, is there a way to try and profit from some of the turmoil that's being created?
The market wants pure growth. There's this lack of visibility that comes from all these interconnected banks and now governments, and who owes what, and it's going to take decades to unwind this mess. The governments may come in here and pull rabbits out of their hat, but that means average investors still should be as far away from this as possible, finding companies at their local mall or finding products that they use every day that they can understand, that have visibility, or that are thinking beyond the visibility to grow their earnings. And you can stick doing that in the United States. I do think the U.S. dollar looks a little interesting here because the euro seems to finally be set on a path for destruction. And so that's interesting because everybody's so bearish on the U.S., but relatively Europe now, with everybody finally to take notice of Greece and Italy and, and the French even, that maybe the U.S. dollar on a relative basis is the place to be.
No, it's a very good point, I think, to end on. The U.S. dollar definitely benefiting from the notion that as bad as things are in the U.S. in terms of a relatively weak economy, they're not nearly as dire as what's going on in Europe right now. So that's obviously a trend to bear watching, whether or not the euro continues to weaken against the dollar. Howard, thanks a lot for doing this. Look forward to doing it again sometime next week. And maybe we'll talk about Serena Williams and her disaster at the U.S. Open next time around.
Okay, buddy. Have a good day.